Hey Keyonte, this is McAfee. We're going to search and try to find your light kit that I was telling you about. This is probably the easiest way for me to do it rather than try to type and send it to you. So go to Google or something and type in B&H video. You should find it. It's quite a popular site. And here I can at least show you what I probably would recommend. You go over to the, Video Professional over here in the right hand corner. Then you go to Lighting and Studio. I would recommend that you get a standalone light kit. We're going to check the different prices in tungsten and fluorescent lights and LED lighting. They can be kind of expensive. So we're going to go to the tungsten light kits. So I'm just going to give you some price range options. Now ARRI is a pretty good brand that I recommend, so you're going to keep scrolling down. Of course you can see a lot of different models and kinds, but I think I saw ARRI on the next page. I think it's a reasonably priced lighting package. The only difference in these lights that are like for ENG portable use and the lights that you use in the studio, not the only difference. I think the difference that is relevant here is that while you can use the lights in the studio that are portable, you can use the portable lights in the studio, you have to pay close attention to the fact that the lights will be mounted on a stand on the floor and will probably be no more than 10 feet high, if really even that high in a lot of instances. So you'll have a problem with shadows. So that is the purpose that the lights are mounted usually on the trussing across the top of the studio. And for a chroma key wall, that's very, very important because shadow affects the way that it keys out. For instance, if you look at this ARRI light kit, it's a 650 watt Fresnel, has 3 lights in that kit, has barn doors, has the diffusers, and you can also get some standalone soft gels and different color gels for it. I think that's a reasonably priced professional light kit. This is an ARRI kit that has 4 750 watt lights in it, so this 2400. So if I were to try to buy something that I could use at a college campus, which is where you are, that is not that expensive but it is still professional, as it appears that you have professional cameras, I would go with an ARRI or a Lowell light kit. I won't even search for the Lowell right now because I think ARRI is going to probably be what I would recommend. But also, we're going to go back to Lighting and Studio and take a look at the fluorescent lighting, just so you'll know what those prices are. I am still in favor and would recommend that you get a kit. I don't know if you're operating in a studio or not, and if you have the ability to hang the overhead lights so that you could mount them, but if that's not an option early on, this is, for instance, this is one fluorescent starter kit. This one 8-tube fixture, which is pretty soft. You don't have to have diffusers on them. They're pretty soft and warm, and this one light would cover quite a bit of area. But if you want to do backlights and other stuff like that, you have to do something else. So this light is $1,500 pretty much, $14,439. Fluorescents tend to be a little bit more expensive. So this is a light kit. It has 3 lights in it. A fluorescent, it appears to be how many? 1 fluorescent and 2 tungsten lights apparently. So $2,300, that's not a bad price. But I'm thinking for you just starting out, oh, this is cool. This is just a cover. So I'm thinking you're going to want to go for the tungsten light, maybe. This isn't bad. A 450 watt total fluorescent light. Yeah, that's not bad. It has three lamps in it for $319. This is quite interesting. This is an Interfit. I'm not familiar with this particular model or brand, but the price doesn't appear to be bad. You have to be real careful with fluorescents. They don't take much damage. I mean, you don't drop them, you can't hardly get away with that. This is an interesting price right here, Interfit. I see where you're going. You can see where I'm going with this. I'm going to recommend that you go for light kits, portable light kits that you can take on the go. Check these prices out. Fluorescent lights are, they use less energy, and they are more efficient. Easily, you don't have to put diffusers on them and things like that as quickly as you do a tungsten light kit. I'll also give you a heads up on give you a look at a LED light as well. LED is coming along quite a bit. They have this lighting company called Cree, C-R-E-E. They are high output LEDs, and I've been very, very impressed with them. I'm going to show you one of their onboard camera lights. Now this is an ARRI, which is a combination of a tungsten, 150 watt tungsten, and two color temperature LED lights. And I think that would be, in a perfect world, that would probably be what I would get. It's also $3,700. I think it would build you for the future, and I think that would go quite a long way. Because I like the brand ARRI. It seems to be an industry standard and is stable. This seems like a really awesome kit right here. This ARRI H3. Let me save that. I'll do that later. Yeah, that seems like a really nice one. But as you can see, there are various options. I like the ARRI brand. I also like the Lowell brand. There are others out there. The price range varies, but the ones that I've worked with that I know that have been around and are industry standard and seem to hold up quite well are the ones that I am recommending for you. These are interesting. So, whether LED or fluorescent or tungsten, I would go with a light kit. With a light kit, though, I would be mindful of the fact that you're going to have shadows, and you're going to have to know how to place them so that you can get the similar effect, especially on chroma key, because shadows really affect the way that your software keys. Now I could show you some HMI lights, but HMI lights typically are more of the expensive lights. As you can see, this is one Fresnel is $6,000. So I won't even stay on that page at all, because that is just $11,000 for a 4K Fresnel. Ouch. But it is absolutely beautiful, and it is absolutely what the most absolute professionals use. $8,400 par light. Anyway, so enough of that foolishness. So we'll go back and let me show you an on-camera light. With these Cree LED lights, they do a great job of using a low power. In a lot of instances, some of them even are battery operated, like AAA battery operated, which is amazing, the amount of lights that they throw out on camera video lights. Here we go. Now I'm not repping B&H, I don't, but this is a site that a lot of people use, and I think their prices are reasonable and comparable. This isn't a bad little light right here, in my opinion. The Anton Bauer, the brand, I like the brand. It's a mid-range priced brand. I'm going to go down, see if I can find that Cree light. So I would even recommend one of these Anton Bauer, like I showed you, $315. I don't think that's bad. It's the LED light, and it'll be quite bright. I don't know if those are Cree lights that they use, bulbs in them, lamps in them. Let me search for Cree and see what they got. Now I'm not sure. Okay, these seems to be the only Cree lamps, and as you can see, the price of these for such a small light, but it's quite powerful and quite sufficient for an on-camera light. It will do what you need it to do. So Cree is a really excellent company and kind of lamp, though it is one of the more expensive lamps. So I would go with an on-camera light, definitely for each of the cameras, and you could probably get that done for 3 cameras in the $1,000 range. I would go with a portable light kit, an RE, probably an RE. You can go with tungsten, which is probably the least expensive one right now, in reference to tungsten or fluorescent or LED. Your fluorescents are going to be much harder to maintain in terms of you can't drop them. They're very, very delicate, and that is what I recommend. Having just taken that moment to try it out. Let me know what you think, and hopefully this has helped you. Good talking to you, Keyonte, and I will be in touch with you soon. Peace.